Welcome back to the channel where we embrace the journey of self-improvement, growth, and resilience. In today's episode, we're going to dive deep into one of the most powerful truths in life, the power of rising again. We all face challenges. We all experience failures. But what sets apart those who grow from those experiences is their ability to get up and try again. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting better with every fall. The reality of falling. Let's face it, failure is inevitable. You can't walk through life without stumbling. But here's something important. Falling is not the end. It's a part of the journey. In fact, every successful person you admire has faced setbacks. What makes them successful is how they respond to those setbacks. In Proverbs 24:16, it says, "The righteous person falls 7 times and rises again." It's not about avoiding failure. It's about how we deal with it when it happens. The number 7 represents completeness, meaning that failure is part of life. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to fall, but it's not okay to stay down. If you face disappointment, frustration, or failure, remember this: you are not alone. You are not defined by your setbacks. Embrace the process of growth. Growth is a process, and that process includes falling down. Think about a baby learning to walk. What does the baby do? It stands, it wobbles, it falls, and then it tries again. Every time that child falls, they are one step closer to walking. The same principle applies to your life. Every fall is a lesson. Each time you stumble, you gain strength, knowledge, and resilience. So instead of fearing failure, begin to see it as part of your journey, part of your growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I become better from this experience? How to get back up. But the question remains, how do we get back up? How do we move from failure to success? It all starts with self-compassion. So many of us beat ourselves up when we fall. We say, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never make it." But talking to yourself like that will only keep you stuck. Here's the truth. You are allowed to fall, but you are also allowed to rise. Start by being kind to yourself. Treat yourself the way you would treat a friend who's struggling. Encourage yourself, not with criticism, but with hope. Next, take time to reflect. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this failure? Failure only becomes a defeat if you don't learn from it. So use each experience as a tool to improve. Another important step is to take action. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start small. Whether it's a baby step or a leap of faith, action is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Action creates momentum, and momentum makes you unstoppable. The power of persistence. The key to success is persistence. Consistency over time will always outpace short bursts of effort. This is where many people give up. They try, fail, and decide it's too hard. But the truth is, the breakthrough happens when you keep going. Remember the story of Thomas Edison? He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His persistence paid off because he never stopped rising after every fall. You can apply this principle in your own life. Whether you're trying to build a new habit, learn a new skill, or work towards a big goal, don't quit after the first, second, or even 100th failure. Persistence is the path to success. Resilience through faith. Now, if you've ever felt like you're too far gone, too broken, or too lost to make a comeback, I want to remind you of something crucial. You are never too far for God's grace to reach you. There's a beautiful verse in Micah 7:8 that says, "When I fall, I shall arise." This is a declaration of resilience. It's not a matter of if you will fall, it's a matter of what you will do when you fall. Will you stay down, or will you rise again? With faith in God, you have the strength to rise again, no matter how deep you've fallen. His grace is sufficient for you, and His strength is made perfect in your weakness. Your comeback story. Now imagine this. Your setback is simply setting you up for a greater comeback. Your story isn't over, and your failure doesn't define you. In fact, the very thing you think disqualifies you might be the very thing that sets you up for your greatest victory. When life knocks you down, remind yourself, this is not the end. This is the beginning of a new chapter, A chapter where you rise again, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. The road to success isn't linear. It's filled with ups and downs, and it's in the down moments that we often find the strength we never knew we had. Remember, falling is a part of life, but staying down is optional. So I encourage you to rise again, no matter how many times you fall. You have the power within you to overcome any obstacle, to turn any failure into a lesson, and to transform your struggles into your greatest victories. If you're ready to rise, I'd love for you to join me on this journey of growth and self-improvement. Please support this channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing this message with someone who might need it. Together, we can rise, learn, and become the best versions of ourselves. Until next time, keep rising, keep growing, and remember, the best is yet to come.